Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a collab with International ERASER, a great company from US which sells markers, crayons, pencil, pens, coloring books, stickers, notebooks, sketchbooks and more. If you love crafting or if you're looking for school supplies, you have to visit their website. They have a huge variety of amazing products and I'm sure you will find something interesting there. I will leave all links and information in the description box down below for you guys, and now let's jump into the tutorial. Today I'm going to show you how to make these very easy, cute eraser figurines using Creatibles DIY eraser kit. The kit comes in this nifty reusable case and inside we have 12 eraser clay colors. What is really great about this clay is that it's really soft and ready to use. You don't have to warm it up before shaping desired creations. It doesn't catch lint and dust the way that polymer clay does. It's not an air dry clay, so you have to bake it in order to harden it, and even if you leave it outside the box, it's still going to be nice and soft. So unlike the polymer clay, you don't have to wrap it in cling film to protect it from getting hard and crumbly. What's also great about this clay is that it's very pigmented and you can easily mix these basic colors to get your own unique shades. International Rivals very kindly sent me not only this eraser clay kit but also their coloring books, and I have to say I totally fell in love with their adorable designs, so I decided to use these cute characters as an inspiration for my eraser clay creations. Okay, so let's get started. First I'm going to show you how to make a hot dog eraser. I'm going to grab these 4 colors, orange, yellow, white and brown, and I'm going to mix these little pieces very well to get a nice pale orange color for a bun. Now I'm going to put this piece aside for a second and I'm going to make a brown shade for a sausage. Here I have white, tiny piece of brown and my previously made orange color, and again you want to mix these clay pieces all together to get a nice brown color like this. As you can see, I've already made a ball and now I'm going to roll it to create a cylinder. I'm reshaping both ends ever so slightly to make them nice and round. Now I'm going to take my orange clay and I'm going to make 2 even balls. Roll them just like we did with the sausage and then flatten using your fingers. Attach both pieces to the sausage and it's almost ready. To give it a little bit more detail, I'm using my X-Acto knife to create a star kind of shape on both ends of the sausage. Finally, I'm going to add a ketchup. I'm going to take this piece of red clay and I'm going to roll it to create a very thin snake. All you want to do now is to attach it on the top of the sausage, creating a zigzag swirl design. Remove any excess and our hot dog eraser is ready. Moving on, I'm going to show you how to make a waffle eraser. For this creation, I'm going to use this mold which I've prepared from polymer clay leftovers. I rolled out a piece of polymer clay and using a razor, I created a check pattern. I baked it according to my polymer clay instructions and that's it. To make sure my eraser clay won't stick to it, I'm going to dust it with a little bit of baby powder. Now I'm grabbing this orange clay, it's the same shade that I use for a hot dog bun, and I'm going to place it on my mold and push it trying to create a round shape. Now I can remove it from the mold and as you can see our waffle base is ready. Here I'm going to mix a brown piece with a tiny bit of black clay to create a nice chocolate color. Now I'm going to take a small piece and roll it with my fingers to get as thin snake as possible. I'm going to attach that on the top of my waffle base and repeat previous steps as I want to get this nice chocolate sauce drizzle effect. Next I'm going to grab a small ball from white clay and I'm attaching it on the top of my waffle. Then using a dotting tool I'm going to reshape it to create a whipped cream swirl. I'm not texturing the top of the swirl as I'm going to add a strawberry there later on. To make a strawberry, I'm going to take this little ball from red clay and I'm shaping it with my fingers to create a cone. I'm flattening the top of my strawberry with a dotting tool and then I'm making tiny little dots all over the surface using my needle tool. Finally, we are going to make a stem. So I'm going to roll this little piece of green clay to get a thin snake and using my X-Acto knife, I'm cutting off this pointy end. Finally, I'm going to stick that on the top of my strawberry and I'm going to repeat these steps until I get a nice stem. All you want to do now is to place the strawberry on the whipped cream swirl and our waffle eraser is ready. Next I'm going to show you how to make an ice cream eraser. I'm going to use the same mold that we used for making waffle as well as the same orange clay. Prepare waffle base just like we did with the previous creation. So place your piece of clay on the mold and push it trying to create a round shape. Now remove it from the mold and very gently shape a cone. Now, as our ice cream cone is ready, we can jump into making an ice cream swirl. I'm going to mix white and red clay to get a nice pink color. I'm going to use this metal piping back tip, but if you have professional clay extruder, you can obviously use that. So I'm placing my pink clay inside the tip and I'm going to push it using the round end of my X-Acto knife. Next, I'm going to place it in my already made cone and curl it to create a nice ice cream swirl. Hide any gaps with extra pieces and it's ready. You can leave it like this or you can add a strawberry or any other decoration just like I did here. Moving on, we're going to make really easy and quick cookie eraser. I'm going to grab the same orange clay and I'm going to flatten it gently with my fingers to get a nice round cookie shape. Now I'm texturing it with a toothbrush. Next, I'm going to grab a dark brown clay and using a needle tool I'm going to add tiny chocolate pieces all over the surface. Finally, I'm going to use a straw to create a bite mark and using a needle tool I'm going to texture it to give it a slightly more realistic look. And yeah, our chocolate cookie eraser is ready. Lastly, I'm going to show you how to make a taco eraser which you can place on the top of your pencil. I'm going to place mine on the top of this adorable International Arrivals Dandy Candy pencil. So again, I'm going to grab the same orange clay which we made for hot dog bun in the beginning of the video and I'm going to flatten and stretch it with my fingers to get a nice round tortilla. Next, I'm going to use a toothbrush to give it a little bit of texture and then I'm placing it on my pencil. Next, you want to take a piece of brown clay and use it to cover the pencil completely. Now I'm going to use a dotting tool and a needle tool to give it a ground meat texture. After you're happy with the result, you can start adding toppings. I've decided to add lettuce, so I'm going to take this green clay and using a dotting tool I'm going to create small irregular pieces, which then I'm going to attach on the top of my creation. Lastly, I'm going to add cheese and red pepper simply by rolling thin snakes from red and yellow clay and then cutting them into tiny pieces. I'm going to add them on the top of my taco and it's ready. Now we can remove your taco from the pencil and we can finally harden our creations. As I've already mentioned, this eraser clay is an oven-baked clay, so all you want to do now is to bake all of your creations according to the clay instructions. After baking, let your creations cool for 1 hour and you can start erasing any mistakes. I really hope you're going to like this video. It was great fun for me to work with different type of clay. Make sure to check out International Arrivals online shop. You can find there this Creatibles DIY eraser kit and many other stuff. And yeah, if you like this video, make sure to leave a big thumbs up. I will appreciate it a lot. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great time crafting and I will see you in my next one.